Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox finished off a two-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-7. As of today, the Red Sox are in second place in the
MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series. But it's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Tillman gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. The 2-1 on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Davis is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ballgame.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Kim is after it, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, and even 10 hits in 39 at-bats. Popped high in the air. Schoop is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Just underway in Baltimore. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder Adam Jones.
In there, no balls and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, where
you're going to throw the ball?
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Nobody out, runner on first. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a throw over to first. Runners back. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He homered back in Wednesday's game.
Greg Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is lifted out to left. Kim's there for it. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
In that ball game on Wednesday. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
A check on first by Tillman, and he just manages to get his hand in. Matt Holliday standing in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped up. And Castillo will make the catch for out number 3. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here it comes. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jonathan Schoop is on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 3-1 coming to Davis. Grounded to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Jonathan.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Schoop. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Seth Smith now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Chase Headley. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Chase Headley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wellington Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Into the box now, J.J. Hardy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. The 0-1 on its way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Two and 0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind the count, 2-0.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. From the belt, the pitch. This is in the air to right. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number
Stepping
25.
in and ready for another shot, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out with the man at first. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Tillman ready with a 1-2. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another payoff pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Black 2-1. Here's Tillman on 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ball 1. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Starlin Castro.
Into the box, Starlin Castro, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Way out in front.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. One and one. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Jones. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off the fourth inning, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
And the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2. Three and two now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. A quick out number one.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and one away. Here's Chris Davis. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball four.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Standing in, Jonathan Schoop. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's Seth Smith now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. So stepping in, Matt Holliday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matt Holliday.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo will wait on it, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. J.R. Graham is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
J.R. Graham.
Now at the plate, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 2-1 home now to Hardy. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Hardy rounds first, on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his second double of this young season. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Gardner, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. One 0 count. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Three and one. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner scores from second. Machado rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Well, that's called smelling the base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Coming to the plate now, Seth Smith. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Wellington Castillo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The left fielder, number
For me,
11.
check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
J.J. Hardy.
And the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Into the box now, Hyun-Soo Kim, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the
He's
Yankees.
0 for 1 thus
Shortstop.
far. Looks like a
Didi
lefty and a right-hander
Gregorius.
throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ahead in the count, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Holliday. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's ball
3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
1 out, nobody on. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting,
And when your pitch count
third
gets
baseman,
over 100,
Chase
you've got to expect him to
Headley.
lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Please.
Logan Verrett enters from the pen
Orioles,
to begin the frame with a sizable
41.
lead with which to work.
Logan Verrett.
Chase Headley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners on first with one down. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. From the stretch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Still 8-0.
7th inning stretch.
Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Machado is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. Make it 9-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge has a play. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled back toward the mound. Sanchez is up with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Here's Seth Smith now. They've got 2 already home in the inning, and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
1 out and a runner on third. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Men on third with 2 down. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. From the stretch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Orioles 10 and the Yankees nothing. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called, and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Sanchez.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Adam Warren
please.
comes on to pitch now,
Now
hoping
pitching
for
for
better
New
results
York,
than the other
number
arms that they've
43,
run out there in this
Adam
one.
Warren.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Well, he's off to a fast start in this series. 3 hits already in this game. He's still got a couple games left in the series.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Hot shot on the ground is short. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the third hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Here's another 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Another 2-2 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch by Jones. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 0-1 on its way. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Chris Tillman earns his first win of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Luis Severino was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.